on to Riga. Riga, always a giving place. These buildings are just so impressive. Found another little square. I think this one's the main square. Let's turn it around so you can have a look. Yeah, I can imagine this gets livelier as night draws in. Just seen a few stag doos hanging around with the biggest yards of ale I've ever seen with their own taps. So that was interesting. So I'll pop over there in a bit. Might even have a attempt at one myself. But yeah, definitely the beer houses around here looking quite good. Rain's held off a little bit more now, so we can have a explore for a bit longer. Very nice area, this bit area. Never getting ready for summer as well, so it's interesting. Morning everyone, this is day 2 of a 2 full day trip inside the city of Riga in Latvia, and the weather is gorgeous. Wow, look at this. Blue skies everywhere. So yeah, let's get going. this is the vodka. Cheers. Let's try it first. It's very good. Cheers. Thank you. So I'm not sure what it's called. As you can see, it's kind of a donut with potato inside. You can have different fillings, but yeah, it's very greasy, but tasty, but very greasy. But yeah, something different. Right, so I was a bit lost because I was expecting a square like most other places, but yeah, I stumbled on a little square which got loads of bar eateries opening up outside, terraces. So I was walking around there, couldn't find it, found a church, found a statue. I'm thinking, where is the House of the Blackheads? I can't find it. So I thought, oh, we'll head towards that road there, I can see a statue, and House of the Blackheads. So yeah, it's a very weird layout, but very interesting. Loads of cobble streets as normal, like you would in any Eastern European square. But yeah, very impressive Riga so far. Lots to see. But loads of bars. I can't believe how many bars there are. It's just absolutely loads of them. But yeah, and the weather is fantastic. On the weather forecast before we arrived, it said around about 11 Celsius, but I'm wearing a mountain coat, as you can see, and it's about 12 to 15, so not a good choice by me there. But quite a few tourists about. You can definitely tell the difference between the Russian language and the Latvian language, which I didn't think I would, but I do. Just behind me is the beer truck, and there's plenty of people on there drinking beer. Wow. If I was here on some kind of do, then that's what I would do. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, I'll swap it round so you can have a look. House of the Blackheads. So we're going on the hop-on, hop-off bus to do a tour of the city. I'll let you know how it gets on. Okay, so we've arrived back at the hotel because the hop on, hop off bus that we just done a tour on stops right by our hotel. So it was quite convenient for us. So because the weather keeps changing, a little bit of rain, a little bit of sun, and we think it's more sun than warmth than rain. So I've had to come and change my jacket and put a hoodie on. And we just got our bearings now from the hop on, hop off bus, which in fact is very good. We paid €50 for the two of us, and that includes 2 days of touring. And because it's a hop on, hop off bus, you can actually use it as public transport as well. So for me, it's quite a good way of going. So for €50, 2 days, you can hop on, hop off, and also you've got audio commentary, so it can tell you what things are. I found it very useful because we didn't know where anything was, trying to get our bearings, but going on that bus, we kind of figured out where the KGB museum is, the Freedom Monument is. It did rain at one point, so I was glad I was on it. But yeah, so we jumped off, got changed, and now we're going to go back out. And now we know where we are. We're going to head towards Freedom Monument, do a bit of filming there, and then head for something else to eat and something to drink, and maybe a few vodkas, and then and go from there, really. It is warm at the moment, so I imagine it'll get colder at night. So we'll probably pop back again, get our coats, and then go out in the evening, because we are actually not far from the very centre, because this hotel is situated opposite the train station. So they've got your supermarkets, you've got you're not far from the commercial area, all the shops. So yeah, so it's a good choice, really. I mean, very basic room, but very clean and tidy and very modern. It's the Ibis Central. So if anybody wants to know, it's the Ibis Central. There's no work going on. Yes, there's no view out the window because it looks small by a little front door. But as you walk in, it's quite a big hotel because it's very, the buildings are very deep. And this is like it's got 5 floors and we're on the 4th floor. Like elevators and easy access. So yeah, if you're looking for somewhere to stay and it's not too far out your budget, this is a mediocre price. It's not too bad, and like I say, it's quite central, so you've got every direction. Riga, I was told it's a small city. In fact, it's actually quite an average sized city. So, but everything's in walking distance, but a little bit spread out. So yeah, put some decent shoes on. It's not as cobbly as most cities I've been to. But yeah, it's definitely testing on your feet still. So yeah, make sure you wear decent footwear. And yeah, speak to you later. So we arrived at Freedom Monument. In this area, you'll get 2 soldiers every day marching as protectors, I guess, to show the freedom, and they are just about to arrive now. So if I turn the camera this way, you'll be able to see the soldiers marching over to the front. So without any delay, I'll show you what happens. yet again we walk over the road and we find another little gem of a park. I've never seen so many parks in one area. Just such open spaces, and because summer's coming, a lot of the flowers are starting to come out, so it's giving you some little beautiful flowers to look at. Over this way, the fountain behind me, which I've just filmed. Statue. Is Andreas Upitz, 1877 to 1970, and he's a famous writer. Having a look at the statue and see what it's all about. Quite a big statue, it's normal. Monument to poet Rainis, 1865 to 1929. Another area of Latvia, very beautiful little park, but look at that church, absolutely stunning in the sun. See how the gold dome shines in the sun, absolutely stunning. So the church is a Russian church in the shape of a cross from above, and it still does all its services in the Russian language for the Russian locals that live here in Riga. Got to admit, the statues are nice around here. Oh, I love it. It's like a summer's day. Right, it's about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night now, and we've just been to a bar stroke chocolate shop called Black Magic, serving traditional black balsam in different flavours and cocktails infused with black balsam. I'll put the details up next to this and show you what it's like. Absolutely amazing. Black balsam, it's not for everybody's taste. It's a bit like Jägermeister, sorry, without the burn in the chest. Very herby infused, but with the cherry, very nice. So we just come out of there. We've already had a big meal today, and feeling very full, feeling very tipsy because it's all to do with shots. So as you can see behind me, there's a bar in the centre square that's getting lively. It's got like an Elvis rock band on at the moment. That's very busy in there. Food looks excellent as we walk past, and this is all in the main square. like I said, it's getting a lot busier now the lights going down. We're just going to start making our way to look for other bars that we've not seen yet at night time, and just pop into a few and try their local beers, because they're quite famous for its local beers here. This dark beer, very German-esque looking beers. We already had one earlier today, very strong, but yeah, it's very good so far. Area, another big church. Battery going on. Hello. So we're sat in the Cuban Bar. This is our last night here. It's certainly been a brilliant day for weather and places to see. Been very busy. Being a Saturday, it's very, very busy. In the centre where all the main bars are, it's just rammed solid, full of stag doos and party goers, which is good. 50, so not such a party goer anymore, but yeah, it's good. Been and had a meal, well, dinner and a few balsams in O Terrace, which is by Old Traditions in the main bar, which is not bad. Yeah, very nice, easy snack meal. Didn't want anything too heavy. But yeah, overall, 2 days, very good city. I would definitely come back, see a bit more. I've not made it over the bridge, apart from the hop on and hop off bus. Didn't make it to the KGB museum. Shame, I really want to go over there, but needed another day really. But loads of buildings, loads of things to do. Loads of gifts, loads of food. The restaurants is just absolutely full of restaurants. You can choose whatever. It's a taste for everybody, and the drinks are amazing. It's well worth venturing around. Not as hard on the feet as some cities I've been to. There's still cobbled streets, but not as bad. Nothing's level here though, so everything's up and down, up and down, up and down on the floor. So takes a bit more of a challenge to manoeuvre the drains and things. There's a few holes around. Not many police about, which is what surprises me. Cheers. Hi guys, last day here. I've been looking around trying to find this ghost statue. It's supposed to be by the Swedish gate, so we found the Swedish gate. We walked down it last night, couldn't see it, then realised it could be the other side. Yeah, it was the other side. So this is my friend the ghost. Here he is, a little bit spooky guy, but yeah, he's still here. Happy days. I'll give you a proper look in a minute. But yeah, it's still early today. It's still 8 o'clock in the morning. Our flight is not till this afternoon. And we're just getting a few more shots in just to show you guys. I see ya. Oh, look at that. Don't come down here in the dark. So let's have a look down there. There we go. This history says Sweden has a lot to do with Riga centuries ago and still does. But yeah, we found him, Mr. Spooky Person. Well, I've actually found it. This one is called the Cat House. I think also we stumbled on some kind of Japanese garden. You can have a look under the bridge, because there's loads of little off canals from the main river, which are very, very pretty. I'm going to have a look over here. We are actually running on the outskirts of the city centre, so very calming, very quiet. Yeah, it's nearly 10 o'clock in the morning, but yeah, still very quiet. No sounds of people going to work, rushing around. Little statue. Love the statues here. Looks very formal.